Y'all, if you're new, please subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna tell you guys why I decided to get a pre-owned Hellcat over a new Hellcat. Long story short, man, it's less money. It's less money, right? So I picked this Hellcat up. It's a 2016 Hellcat. I got it with 34,000 miles. At Dan Commons, Kentucky. It's a Jeep Dodge dealership, Jeep Dodge Chrysler dealership in Paris, Kentucky. And I got it out the door for like $58,000, right? And for a Hellcat, that's not a bad price at all, considering that these cars brand new go for like $80,000 to $100,000. You can even get some non-red eye Hellcats that's almost that amount, fully loaded. So and now I owe $45 on it. So I had it for over a year now. So hey, paying it down, and eventually I'm gonna have a title to it. But yeah, I decided to get an older Hellcat because it's cheaper. And power wise, Hellcats make power easily. I already got a JOT intake. I don't have a tune on the car yet, but I will eventually be getting a flex fuel system to where I can take pump gas in E85, and I'm also going to get a green pulley put on. So I'm gonna get a smaller pulley right now. I'm running the stock I think it's like 3.12, 3 point something for the factory upper pulley, but I'm gonna get like a 2.62 I think for flex fuel. If it's pump gas, it'll just be 2.85. So yeah, I'm in the middle. I think I'm gonna get flex fuel so I can get that extra horsepower with the E85. But yeah, I decided to get an older Hellcat because it's less money, right? Though these last cars are costing a lot of money, man. And my Hellcat new, I'm not the first owner of this car. The previous owner was an older guy that lived in Salt Lake City. He had it, and whoever bought it. The sticker price is $71,000, and I can prove to you right now that this car was $71,000. Only thing it doesn't have is a sunroof, but it literally has every other option on the car. As you can see, when this car was brand spanking new, when the world was better at the time, $71K, 2016 Hellcat, right? All the features. I got the Harman Kardon. You know what I'm saying? That's a must. Got the yeah. So I don't have the sunroof. That's the only thing I'm missing. But I can always add a factory sunroof later on. But yeah, I decided to get an older cat because it's less money. So I already got one like $30,000, $40,000 cheaper than what a new one is, right? And the miles on it for the year is extremely low. This is a 2016, and I'm at about 38,200 miles on it. Now, people might be like, oh, you got a pre-owned Hellcat. Those cars get used and abused. And that is true. But that is why you do your due diligence. Do your proper PMCS on these cars. Check the rotors. Check the brake pads. Look under the car. Check the axles. Check the differential. Look for any leaks under it. All that stuff. Typically, all your cars that you buy modified, 9 times out of 10, they being used and abused, right? This car here had the mufflers on. I took the mufflers off because it was too quiet. But other than that, that's all that's really done. So I got some 5-inch carbon exhaust tips. They so damn big. My fist can go in. I'm not gonna touch it because it's hot, and I was just on it. But man, it's nice, man. And for the money, I feel like you can't find a better deal for this. Like, man, I can sell this car. I saw $45,000 on it right now. I can sell this car exactly what I got it for over a year ago, right? And I'm 4,000 miles over. So Hellcats, they resell pretty damn good. They hold their value pretty good too, man. Like, the seats are not really worn. Leather maybe have a few look waves in it, but other than that, man, seats in pristine condition. No cracks, no rot, none of that. I got the ventilated seats in here too, heated and cooled. As you can see, man, it's car for the money. It's a bang for your buck. And I feel you can't really beat it some miles. 38,136 miles. You can't really beat it because they got Hellcats. They got Scat Packs, and they got the blind spot monitoring system too. But they got Hellcats Not Hellcats. They got Scat Packs going for what you can get Hellcats for. And it's a no-brainer to get the Hellcat over the Scat. Now, people be like, oh, well, it's a wide body. It's newer. I'm the first owner. Most of the time, people that get these cars don't even keep them and pay them off. They trade them. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I still have a Hellcat, right? I still have a Hellcat at the end of the day. You know, it go just as fast as these brand new 9 red eyes. Actually, faster up top because it's more aerodynamic than a wide body. You think about it. The wide body had those fender flares that stick out, so there's more drag. So that's more that the car have to fight up top against the air, momentum, and all that other shit to keep going. My car is more sleek and more smooth. And if you look against the body lines, it is curvy. You see where we're going? You see how it's curvy. Because if you look down at the front, then at the bottom, you see what's going on. Like look at the lines. People say Chargers are not aerodynamic. They're fucking wrong. I can prove how they aerodynamic. Look back here. That's a hole. That's a hole. Look. That's a hole. Chargers are aerodynamic like a motherfucker. More aerodynamic than Challengers. That's why they're faster than Challengers up top. Maybe on a quarter and stuff, the Challenger might shine more because it's lighter. But when we talking about speed, top speed, the Charger gonna fucking shine. All the time. And I had a Scat Pack. So yeah, I know, and I raced a Challenger Scat Pack, and I beat them in a row. You know, so yeah. But I'm loving this JLT intake too. So, you know, it's pretty cool. It is kind of in the way of my coolant reservoir, but I'm keeping an eye on that tank. You know, like that, keeping an eye on that tank. So I want your coolant to ever get low. I see my coolant in there, but yeah. I always peek back there every now and then, but every time. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. You thinking about getting a Hellcat? Man, don't spend all your money on the last call, man. I'm telling y'all right now, you might have the money now, but later, just think about you had a rainy day. Would you still be able to pay for that car, or would you have to sell it and downgrade, like I did in the past? I really budgeted to be able to afford, because my payments now on this car is $843 a month. I don't really think you can find too many cars that can do what this do for the money. Yeah, you can buy something else and spend less and be faster, but then again, you gotta understand the resale value on this car is going to always be high because it's a Hellcat. It is the premium of the Charger. It's an SRT Hellcat right below the red eye. Regardless of the year, it is still a Hellcat. It will always be a Hellcat. That's what it will always be. So I will always so people say cars are a asset. I would say this car is more of an investment because one, it's gonna make me money if I ever decide to sell it. It's gonna make me money. I'm gonna be up $15,000-$20,000 if I sell my car cash. And then Navy Federal, that's what I finance it through. They're gonna be the ones that's gonna get the rest of the money back. If I was to sell it and it wasn't paid off. Now, if it was paid off and I had the title, then I get all the money. So if I sold it for $50,000, I get $50,000 cash, and all I really lost was $8,000 because I got it for $58,000. So you gotta look at it like that. But I love this car. I go back overseas soon, so I won't see my car again till November. But yeah, I got some new rotors and brakes in the trunk of the car. These things are about ready to get taken off, but I love it. And these are not the wheels that came with this car. These are the 2015/2018 SRT 392 Charger Challenger wheels, and they are forged and they are OEM, not Reps. You will not find these at Reps. I guarantee you will not find these at Reps. Now you will find some Reps that's the same finish, but you will not find them. And yeah, so I really appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all later.